Live from Babalu Lounge in Palm Desert, it's the Marc Antonelli Show, starring Mark Lantero and Tony Pomponio. Tonight's guest, the legendary maitre d' from the world-famous Melvyn's restaurant, Brian Ellis, and the elegant vocal stylings of Marc Antonelli. And now, here's the stars of the show, Marc and Tony.
Hello, everybody.
How about this crowd, Marcus?
Happy Wednesday, and what a crowd, Tony.
As usual, what a crowd. Hey, give yourselves a hand for being here tonight. Thank you for being here.
And keep that applause going. We like it. Just keep applauding.
All right, so, you know
Here
what?
we go.
We only got a couple of minutes, but I have to make an announcement.
Here's the announcement.
What wedding did you go to tonight?
It was a funeral.
Seriously. I mean, I come walking in thinking I'm all dressed up really nice for the show, and this guy shows up like he just got back from a wedding. Jan, is there something we need to know?
Here's to you, babe.
It's all good. Hey, listen.
All right, so we had a good day yesterday, right?
We had a great day
let's talk
yesterday. Yeah, let's talk about it. Go
Let's
ahead.
talk about it.
Start it.
Well, yesterday, Tony and Sonny Velosi, the boss man, and myself, we did another scene from Fox and Fiore.
Fox and Fury, our show that's going to be on.
Whenever Sonny wants it on. And we had a guest on that show. Who was that guest?
You know what? We had a surprise guest, and it's been all over Facebook today. Patrick Evans.
Evans.
It was on the show. You know what? We are so happy to have him on the show.
We were very happy to have him. As nice a guy that he is, Tony, he was the villain.
He was really bad, man. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to go into details, but you know what? He had us tied up, and they were slapping us around and stuff. That was awful.
It was very awful, and he had his sidekick guy there that I was worried about really getting hit by him.
Well, you know what? I think that guy's a real mobster, but we'll talk about that later.
Sort of, kind of.
How about a hand for Loretta Carpenter and the Electric Gypsies Band?
There they are.
Come on, baby.
Stand up. Hey.
Give us some bows.
There she is.
Anyway,
so our week is continued on. So what else did we do this week?
Well, you know what?
You made pasta last night.
Well, I made pasta. So after the show was over, we're all at my house because my garage was the warehouse where we're going to shoot the show last night, right? Hey, I got a nice garage, right? Nice,
very
cold,
nice garage.
air conditioned, everything's good, right?
Beautiful.
So anyway, we get done with the show last night, and
we decided to hang around.
These guys wouldn't leave. So I said, you know what? I got to get back in the kitchen. I haven't been in the kitchen in so long. I forgot. You know what? I did not forget how to do it. I went and got some San Marzano tomatoes. What did I do for you guys last night?
They made pasta, everybody.
Yes.
All right, so anyway, a round of applause for Tony.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I love my brothers. A lot of you guys know how close me and Marcus and Sonny are. We're not going to promote Sonny tonight because he hates when we do that. But
well, wait a minute. That's him crawling across the floor again.
Oh, here we go. We got to get.
We're on that time limit.
Position. All right. So who do we have on the show tonight?
We have a fantastic person by the name of Brian Ellis.
And what is
author? He is an author and a great one. He'll be coming on.
Palm Springs Maître d'.
That's right. And who else, Tony?
We got the elegant vocalist, Mr. Marc Antonelli in the house.
Oh, he was warming up the crowd earlier. So, Mr. Marc Antonelli,
Absolutely.
Brian Ellis. So, everybody, stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family. Real good.
Welcome to Babalu Lounge and Gastropub, specializing in Cuban and Peruvian flavors. Here at Babalu, we want to provide the most authentic multicultural dining experience that Palm Desert has to offer. We take ideas from cuisines around the world. Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Caribbean, and African flavors have heavily influenced Cuban and Peruvian food throughout history, and the same goes for us here at Babalu. And check out our website for weekly entertainment. Become a part of the family and enjoy.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and Apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Marc and Tony Show.
Yeah, how about that?
Great evening. And to my left and Tony's left, we have our first guest, Mr. Brian Ellis, author, creator, maitre d', runs the Valley. Brian, I have the honor of asking you the first question.
Please.
Okay. You have been in the restaurant business for, I think, 50 years now, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Hospitality,
Okay.
50 years,
Hospitality. And you've won a couple of awards, too.
correct. More than a couple.
Couple
Yes,
of awards.
we did
But
that.
with all of that said, with all the people you meet and all the interesting entertainers, let the audience know who your favorites are.
Well, the list would take about 4 days. We don't have time for that. So I'm going to narrow it down to 2 people.
There you go.
Number one, without a doubt, is Mr. Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra,
Come on,
everybody.
Come on. How about that? A hand for
Hey,
Frank
come on.
Sinatra.
He put Melvin's restaurant on the map. From there, we stayed there on the map. Okay. The other one would be Debbie Reynolds for her kindness, her beautiful family, and she entertained there a lot. And she was very, very kind to everybody. It was very easy to work with.
Okay.
But off the top of my head, those would be the.
Those are 2 very big ones.
Oh, big leagues,
yes,
yes,
very, very
yes,
big.
yeah.
And both of them at Melvin's.
Yep,
you were at
absolutely.
Melvin's. And how many years were you at Melvin's?
Over 4 decades.
4 decades. And you also were part of a documentary television show,
Yeah,
too. Let the audience know about that, too.
I was part of a show called by Mr. Zahn, Leo Zahn. He was the director of a movie called Sinatra, The Place He Called Home. It was a documentary I'm sure most of you have seen about Mr. Sinatra in his life in Palm Springs. Not New York, not Chicago, not LA, but in Palm Springs. It was put on by Leo Zahn, and I had an opportunity to star in that documentary.
Yes, you did. You had a nice role in
Very
that
good.
as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
But we're here, and I want to direct the questions over to Tony, too, because you're holding a book, and I think Tony will bring you through that.
So, you know what, folks? I want everybody to know this. 1995, I moved to this desert. I walked into Melvin's one night, and in fact, my wife got a job in Melvin's.
Yes,
And you were
correct.
her boss.
Correct.
I walked in, and this gentleman was standing by the front door. This man is one of the most professional people that I ever met at what he did. Okay?
Thank
I
you.
have to, you know, that's why you were
Round of
there.
applause,
For how long?
everybody, Please.
I was doing it for over 4
Yes, you were, my
decades.
friend.
Four
And
decades.
I'm going to tell you, the thing I liked about more than anything else, there were some dignitaries that would walk in with cowboy hats on. You know, this was not on the card. I got to say this. They walked in, and you know what Brian would tell them? Please remove your hat. Yes,
Absolutely. Yes,
You know what? It was all about
Perfect.
respect for the establishment. But, you know, Brian, I got to ask you,
Please.
who was the most important figure in your life?
Most important figure in my life, other than my wife, was Mr. Haber.
Absolutely.
He hired me back in September of 1975.
Mel Haber.
Not only was he my boss, he was my best friend and a father figure to me. I worked for that man for over 40 years.
A lot of history you two have had together, a lot.
We opened the restaurant September of 1975, and I left there early December 2016. 2019, we sold the business after his passing, October of 2016. But we were together all that time. I'm talking lunch and dinner.
Yeah. You know, Brian, you're an icon in this town. I'm going to tell you, you know what? I honestly, I see people where he's at, anywhere he's at, in public, people come up and shake his hand.
Show us this book, and why don't you let the audience know a little bit about the book?
Okay. I published this book along with the help of my wife. Thank you.
Yeah, you go.
After listening to Aaron Spelling, TV producer, he would come in a lot, and he heard of my stories over the years. And he kept reminding me that I should put this book or these stories into a book form. Okay? And then my wife, Robin, was smart enough to start to record my stories of things that occurred in my life at Melvin's, and we put it into a book form, and we self-published it in the latter part of December of last year. And I had no idea years ago that I'd ever publish a book, let alone write a book. If I would have known that, I would have taken more pictures.
You know, Brian, I'm
Interesting stories in this book.
You know, I like to say something. That we're not going to involve what's in this book, but we want people to buy this book, okay? So, Brian, where can they purchase
Yes.
your book?
Let everybody know.
You can go to Amazon, okay? Or you can go to our website, which is palmspringsmaitre.com, and you can publish it that way as well, or you can, well, I'll be here for a while anyway. You can come and approach me if you will, and I'll be happy to sell you one tonight, if that's easier for you. Because there's some customers that we have at Locksburg Grill where I work. They're not into computers or into doing stuff with Amazon, so they just come and see me and I just sell them a book.
It's a fantastic book. There's a lot of interesting information.
You know what? Do we have some books here for you to sign tonight?
Do you have any books?
Yes, we do. Yes.
So everybody come by,
Thank you.
see Brian and
Thank
his
you very
wife.
much.
He'll sign off a book as he signed off mine here. So Brian, thank you so much for coming out. Wonderful book, everybody. So please make an effort to stop by, see Brian and his lovely wife. Interesting, and I've had the opportunity to read the book. Interesting things in this book, and it takes us in a lot of different directions, a lot of fantastic stories. It's a fantastic read, period.
Thank you very much.
You know
Thank
what, Brian? Brian, I'm going to be the first one in line for you to sign a book for me. I want one really bad.
Absolutely.
There it
You
is.
got it, man.
Thank
Okay,
you.
what do you know what we're going to do right now? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Brian Ellis, for being on the show
Everybody,
tonight.
Brian,
We'll be
point right to that.
Right there.
Right there. We're
We're going to say we'll be right
back.
back.
There it is.
At Rosati's, we don't just make pizza, we make history. Authentic Chicago-style pies and traditional Italian dishes. Crafted from family recipes passed down for generations. Every bite tells a story of tradition, flavor, and the Rosati family passion for great food. We stay true to our roots. Because making great food isn't just our job, it's our #1 priority. Rosati's, real Chicago, real family, real good.
Welcome to Babalu Lounge and Gastropub, specializing in Cuban and Peruvian flavors. Here at Babalu, we want to provide the most authentic multicultural dining experience that Palm Desert has to offer. We take ideas from cuisines around the world. Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Caribbean, and African flavors have heavily influenced Cuban and Peruvian food throughout history, and the same goes for us here at Babalu. And check out our website for weekly entertainment. Become a part of the family and enjoy.
Need documents notarized fast? Or needing to get a notarized document authenticated to send out of the country? Atlas Mobile Notary brings certified notary and apostille services right to you. Professional, convenient, and reliable on your schedule. Trust Atlas Mobile Notary and apostille to make your paperwork simple. Call today and get it done the easy way.
Welcome back, everybody,
welcome
to the Marc
back.
and Tony Show. What a crowd tonight. We are thankful that you're all here. So, Tony, take it away.
You know what? I want to introduce a very special young man. This man came to the desert, and he wowed all of us. Please welcome the elegant vocalist, Mr. Marc Antonelli.
Round of applause, everybody.
Say that you'll stay a little. Don't say bye-bye tonight. Say you'll be mine. Just a little bit of love is worth a moment of your time. Knocking on your door, just a little. So cold outside tonight. Let's get a fire burning. Oh, I know I keep it burning right. If you stay, won't you stay, stay? Save room for my love. Save room for a moment to be with me. Save room for my love. Save a little for me. Won't you save a little for me? Oh yeah, yeah. This just might hurt a little. Love hurts sometimes when you do it right. Don't be afraid of a little bit of pain. Pleasure is on the other side. Knocking on your door, just a little. I'll keep you safe in these arms of mine. Hold on to me, pretty baby. You will see I can be all you need if you Save room for my love. Save room for a moment to be with me. Save room for my love. Save a little for me. Won't you save a little for me? Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on to me, pretty baby, you will see I can be all you need if you stay. Won't you stay, stay? Save room for my love. Save room for a moment to be with me. Save room for my love. Save a little for me. Won't you save a little? Save a little for me, oh yeah, yeah. Save room for my love. Save room for a moment to be with me. Save room for my love. Save a little for me. Won't you save a little for me? Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, okay, I'm going to start this, okay? Mark, 2019, I'm going to go back a couple of years. We were all at a local country club, and this young man came walking in. I'm going to say his name, and he doesn't like us saying his name all the time, with Sonny Velosi. And this young man came up and asked if he could sing a song. And we were all there. He walks up, he grabs the mic, and guess what? A star was born in this town. Marc Antonelli!
Here he is, everybody, in the flesh.
Thank you.
So, Mark, I gotta, you and I go way back, man. We've had many interviews. You've been on my podcast. You've been on the show before. Actually, he was. You go ahead, say it. You want to?
I was going to say, everybody, if you're not aware of this, but I'm sure you are, Mark was our first MC.
That's right.
Almost 70 shows back, Mark premiered with us all.
Yes, you did.
And Mark sang then, and he sings even better now.
Thanks, man.
We're all rookies at that time. We're just trying to find our way, man. And we're
Mark wasn't a rookie. You and I were rookies.
Well, no, I'm really. You know what? Sit down and shut up, will you? Anyway, Mark.
Check, please.
Mark. I got to ask you this question. Where did your singing career start?
I started in Boston, Massachusetts, and I started at a place called the Boston Winery. And from there, my career started where I started to perform in Atlantic City, New Jersey from there. So it started in Boston and went to New Jersey and Atlantic City from there.
Well, I have to ask one question. Let me interrupt real quickly. Wasn't there a bout where you were singing in Las Vegas for a while?
Yeah. Yes, I was rowing boats.
As a matter of fact, you were singing as I was on one of them boats.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
And that was me, like, the guy's got a good voice.
Yeah, I was at the Venetian in Las Vegas, and I was dressed up as a gondolier, of course, with the Italian accent and everything, and I took everyone through Venezia, sort of.
So I know a person is very important to you, and you have performed with him, Mr. Bocelli.
Andrea Bocelli. I had the honor in Las Vegas to perform with him and his choir, and it was amazing.
Big hand for that.
At the MGM Grand Garden Arena, it was just a dream come true to perform in front of not only that many people, but to be involved with that amazingly special crew. It just was
How many
incredible.
times have you worked with him?
Let's see, 3 times I've worked with him, and it's over the course of about 3 years.
And the first time you worked with him, I believe, was out here. right?
I performed for him out
Okay.
here, and
All
also
right.
for David Foster out
Well,
here.
that's another subject.
There's another one.
So one night at the McCallum Theater, there was a young man in the audience, and Mr. David Foster asked if he does this, if anybody wants to stand up and sing. Mark stood up, and he sang. And he had the audience in total awe. Look how quiet it is in here right now. Unbelievable. He just belted it out. David Foster was so overwhelmed. What did he say to you?
Great job, and he's, one of the pivotal points for me, one of the better memories and that will always be in my mind was getting off that stage after the thunderous applause. Being greeted by Andrea Bocelli at the end of that performance. So that was something that I will never ever forget.
How about a hand? How about a
There are
hand?
special things that happen in everybody's life.
So
Mark,
one of the things.
congratulations
One of the
on
things
that.
that I really enjoy is that Mark has a friendship with my son Dominic,
I love him.
and I love that. And I think it's so cool. And you know what? We're gonna do some wonderful things together.
I can't wait.
Moving forward, we can't talk about it yet, but we're going to do it.
I
So,
can't wait.
Stay tuned, everybody.
anyway, Mark, anything else you want to add?
Well, I want to ask a question. Let the audience know where you are performing, what's coming up, what you want to.
Absolutely. Hello, audience. Hi, guys.
Say hello to this young superstar over here.
All right, so on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm performing at the Cork Tree restaurant. That's going to be from 5:30 to 8:30. That's on Country Club and Cook in Palm Desert. The Cork Tree every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 to 8:30. And on Saturdays, we are performing at Chef George, Picasso Restaurant. And that's going to be Saturdays from 6 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. So come on down to either of those locations, and it'll be great to say hi and connect with you guys. And yeah.
Big round of applause.
So I have one request. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to hear Mark sing one more song?
Let's do this again. Matter of fact, we'll keep in mind, let him sing 15 more songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marc Antonelli.
There we go. Big applause.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You gotta tell him no. So don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Oh, and that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home, or in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Oh, you make me want you save the last dance for me. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me. For me.
Tony, since this is the end of the show, we always bring people up front. Why don't you do intros and let everybody know who these lovely people are?
There's one thing I want to say. There's a special guest in the crowd tonight. Everybody acknowledge Johnny Maeson's in the house.
There he is, Johnny. Stand
There he
up.
is, Johnny. Come on,
Stand up,
brother.
Johnny.
There he is,
Johnny,
Johnny
come on
Mason.
up.
Johnny Mason's doing a lot of great things with the young people in this town, and I'm looking forward to working with you, Johnny. Let's do it, all right? You know what? I'm telling you, we want to thank everyone for being here tonight. We really respect and appreciate you joining us tonight. There's one thing that happens. When you watch the show next Thursday, you're going to say, holy moly, who did all this work? Well, you know what? Mr. Steve Tangy makes us look very
There he is,
professional.
everybody. A round of applause for Steve. And we can't forget the man in charge of Steve, Tony, myself. The guy that crawls on the floor, flags us down like we're on a runway, Mr. Sonny Velosi.
Thank you, Sonny, for all you do for us.
And, Tony, say who the young lady is that puts up the applause sign all the time.
Oh, Kimberly Esperanti. Are you
There
kidding me?
we go.
Hey, great job.
There we go. And Miss Christy Rucci is sitting there.
That's right.
With Jan Atlas, two of the hardest working people that are on the show. So everybody,
Stick around, because Loretta Carpenter and the Electric Gypsies are going to entertain us for about an hour, so let's do it, right?
all right, so everybody till next time.